The autumn wind is a pirate, blustering in from sea. With a rollicking song, he sweeps along, swaggering boisterously.
To Wyatt picks the winners, and also Wyatt Justice presents. We are back with another video for week 6. So here we go. First game, we're gonna do the Carolina Panthers and the Bears. This will actually be a good game. Nick Foles got started. Mitchell Trubisky was not gonna be starter anymore. Nick Foles took over. And Carolina is looking better than people would think they would. But I'm gonna have to go with the Bears in this game. I think the Bears will beat the Panthers. I'm gonna start doing scores. And my prediction for this game is gonna be Chicago Bears, let's say 24, and the Carolina Panthers 20. So Carolina will barely lose the game. Oh, also at the end of the video I'll mention the bye weeks. And then we have the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Detroit Lions. This is not going to be that big of a game. Lions kind of looking good this season, but not playoff contenders, definitely. And the Jaguars, I just don't think Gardner Minshew Mania will cut it for the team. I mean, it's only one person. So I think the Detroit Lions will win 31-17 in this game. Now, here we go, the Indianapolis Colts and the Cincinnati Bengals. Okay, this is just gonna be easy. I mean easy with this game. Both teams are trash. The Colts are a little good, but not gonna make it to anything. I just think that they're gonna go 8-8 or 9-7. But the Bengals, they're definitely going to repeat last year, I think. Phillip Rivers and his Colts will win. I think they'll go, let's say, 34-17. Pretty big win for the Colts, and they'll go home with a win. Okay, then we got the Baltimore Ravens and the the Philadelphia Eagles. Philadelphia Eagles, they're slightly good, but not as other teams. But the Baltimore Ravens, okay. 4-2 last year. Good job. I don't think you're going to go even close to that this year. I think the Baltimore Ravens will go 11-5 this year, but they'll clinch the playoff, #1 in their division. I think that's just my prediction. Lamar Jackson, MVP last year, great QB. So Philly, just Zach Ertz. I mean, that's only one person, and he's a tight end. I mean, the Baltimore Ravens are gonna win. They're just gonna win, and I predict the score for 35-21. That's my prediction. Okay, here we go. The Falcons and the Vikings. Horrible teams. I wouldn't say horrible to the Vikings because they kind of are, though. I mean, they're 1-4, and they were a playoff team last year. Okay, if we're talking horrible, then we're talking the Falcons, okay? Like, it's just a total just, I think that the Vikings will win this game. Right here. Vikings win the game. Okay, here we go, and it's the Jets and the Dolphins. Horrible teams. I mean, the Dolphins did put up 43 points last week, but, I mean, they faced the 49ers, and they had tons of injuries. So, it wasn't that surprising that they were going to put up that many. Well, it kind of really was. This is a division matchup, and if we're talking another piece of horrible, and we're talking horrible, and we're talking the New York Jets, they are, I don't know what to say. They are more up. Oh, I mean, this Dolphins, just take the Dolphins, please. This score is gonna be, I think, as what I've seen, I think it will be the lowest scoring game we've ever seen. 17-3 Dolphins win the game. Sorry about that. Sorry. Okay, on to the next game. The Titans and the Texans. Titans win. The Titans win. Just take. I don't even know what to say. I'm not gonna say anything because the Texans just suck. And the score's gonna be 31-0. That's what I'm just saying. Okay, here we go. The Patriots, the 2-2 Patriots versus the 1-4 Broncos. I think they're 1-4 last time I checked. They might have changed, but here we go. Patriots, Cam Newton, Julian Edelman. I think Julian Edelman got injured, but I think he came back. I don't know, but if he did, then that would be an X factor to victory. The Broncos, if the Raiders can't beat them, then the Broncos can't beat them. I mean, so I'm gonna have to go with the Patriots, 31. Let's say to 20. 31-20. Weird score in that game. Okay, here we go. This will be a game. I mean, Browns sucked in 2017. I think it was either 2018 or 2017. I think it was 2017. They went 0-16. They were the worst team in the league. And I think they were only the second team to ever do that. Might have been the third. I don't know. I don't know how many. But, yeah, they were horrible back then. But they have definitely improved. Then we got the Steelers. I mean, they're pretty good. Big Ben, Juju Smith-Schuster. Yeah, I'm going to have to go, though, with the Browns. 31-28, close game. This will definitely be a game to look out for. Oh, we're talking about games. This is a good one for you. We got the Green Bay Packers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'm a little concerned about this game. Because, I mean, Mike Evans is injured. And also last week, Tom Brady thought it was third down, not fourth down. and that ruined the game for him. And he lost his first Thursday night football game. That was against the Bears, and the Bears have barely even put any points on the board this season. And it was just horrible to watch. I mean, Gronk, I feel bad for him because that was just a horrible game. Then the Green Bay Packers and Rodgers. Okay. This game will definitely be a close game. I think that the Green Bay Packers will win this game, and I think Green Bay will go and just dominate the league after this game. And I'm thinking this score of this game will be a close game and a little high scoring, 38-35 Green Bay Packers. I think that would be the score to go with. Okay, here we go, the Washington football team. Oh my. It was a miracle. I mean, did anyone last week think that Alex Smith was ever going to snap football ever again? No. It has been exactly 693 days from last week that Alex Smith had ever snapped football. That was really cool. The Giants are horrible. I'm surprised that they almost beat the Cowboys. I would love if they would have beat the Cowboys, because the Cowboys are just bad. I don't like them. I'm sorry if you like the Cowboys, but they're just bad. I mean, okay, come on. Washington football team, I think, wins with Alex Smith. His first win in this will be 700 days since Alex Smith has ever won a game. That's just what I think. In 700 days, for the first time, Alex Smith will win a football game. Giants, they ain't going nowhere. I think Alex Smith will get 4 passing touchdowns in this game. I think it will be really good to see him, and I think the score will be 38 to, let's go with 15. There we go. Washington football team absolutely wrecks the building. Okay, moving on to the prime time games. We got double games on Monday night. Then we got one game on Sunday night. And the Sunday night game, I think, will not be a game. I think the LA Rams will win against the 49ers. So I think they will win 38. Or no, let's switch it up with the 38s. Let's go with 35-20. Rams win this game. Then we got to move on to Monday night as the Cowboys face the Arizona Cardinals. Arizona Cardinals win. Kyler Murray and DeAndre Hopkins, they win. But you know, there's one thing. Dak Prescott. You need to get some love to Dak Prescott. Right ankle injury. That was hard to see. I mean, he twisted his ankle, and almost every time he walked off the field, it was just him having his ankle twist. And his ankle was just so, bumped. But I think the Arizona Cardinals will win this game. Because honestly, it's Andy Dalton filling in Dak Prescott's place. And that's just, he's horrible, but give some respect to to the Cowboys. Here, moving on to a game that will never be forgotten. The Chiefs and the Bills. Ooh, this will be a game. But let's talk about last week with the Chiefs as my favorite team. They're on a bye this week. They can celebrate all they want. The Raiders, 40-32, and beat those Chiefs. That was the first time we ever won against the Chiefs since 2017, and the first time that we won at Arrowhead Stadium since 2012, which was pretty long ago. Travis Kelce and Patrick Mahomes. Last week, the Raiders just made Patrick Mahomes look bad. 3 sacks, 1 interception. For me, that was beautiful to see because the Raiders are my favorite team and they're on bye. So this will not be that exciting of a week for me. But here we go. The Bills, well, they're pretty good this season. You know, I don't think that they'll go 9-7. I think they will go be above 9-7. So I'm gonna pick in an upset. Just an upset. The Bills win, and the Chiefs go from undefeated to a losing streak to go 0-2 in their losing streak. I think that would definitely upset the Chiefs, and I think Andy Reid did pick up Le'Veon Bell, but I don't think that helps out their team because they're more of a passing team, not a running team. So I'm going to go with the Bills, and this will be a high-scoring game, 40-38. Bills win. Very, very high-scoring game. Okay, here we go. The byes. Let's take a minute to talk about the teams that have a bye this week. The Seahawks. Wow, they went 5-0. I mean, good job. Good job. DK Metcalf got a nice catch at the end when they were facing the Vikings. That was a really good play by them and a really good touchdown. And Russell Wilson probably went home and he just was happy. So I think they'll continue and go 6-0, but I think they'll stop right there and go 6-1. The LA Chargers, SoFi Stadium, their new stadium. I think they'll go 7-9 this season. They're not going to be that big of a team, but they might go a little bit better. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. But we're not talking about playoffs because we got a big season to go ahead of us. Then we got the Saints, barely won in overtime against the Chargers, which we were just talking about. The Chargers, boom. So that was a game, 30-27 Saints. I thought that was a really good game. Drew Brees' last Monday night game and it was in New Orleans. And what can be better than winning your last Monday night football game, but also winning it at home? Because he will be retiring this upcoming season. Now let's talk about my favorite team, the Las Vegas Raiders. I'm sorry, but in one of my videos, as a fan of the Raiders, I called them the Oakland Raiders. How could a fan of the Raiders call them the Oakland Raiders? But they will forever be the Oakland Raiders. But now they have just started a new legacy, which is a pretty good legacy. As far as I know, I think they'll go 12-4, have a breakout season, maybe even go to the AFC conference round. Who knows? But Raiders, they're gonna have their bye. So it's all the other teams that we talked about, and they did an upset victory against the Chiefs. I mean, that was just so happy. I got so happy in that game. That was a beautiful game to watch by the Raiders. Henry Ruggs! Henry Ruggs! Wow. That was good to see. I mean, he got just a catch. 2 defenders on him. Boom, barely got his hands onto the ball, and that was just a really good catch. Then Derek Carr went deep all the way to Henry Ruggs for his first career touchdown, and that was really cool to see. So that's going to end the video right there. If you really like this video, consider sharing it with a friend or another person who you know who likes the NFL. And if you really, really like this video, smash that like button. I really appreciate it. And if you really, 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 really liked this video, smash that like button. And I'll see you guys all next time for Week 7 picks. And I want you to comment in the comment section what is your favorite NFL player. And I'll see you guys all next time. Peace.